but let me guess, he's gonna double shield so he wins the lead and lines up everything properly. Me. You're just stupid double razor leaf for team. You want to go for the disrespect acid spray as well. That's the key thing that you need to know about a double razor leaf for team, is that you have to be toxic. Hey bitch, have you ever heard of Shadow Ball? Alright, I'm seriously being toxic. I need to stop. Hey, double razor leaf for team, go fuck yourself. Yeah. Lots of bleeps gonna be in this video, probably. We are at 100 energy. This superpower is gonna be taking out the Shiftry with ease. And then we got the energy ball, ba-boom. Swampert goes bye-bye. And we got 2 shields left. Didn't need to flex there. Definitely wasn't necessary. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shrady and welcome back to the channel. So I've got some exciting news. People who have been around the channel for a little while are going to be excited about this one. The limited time merch. The one and only merch that everybody loved, that was in very, very small supply, that was available a few months back, back when I had like 200 subs, 100 subs, I don't know, it was a while ago. It's back. Getting litty, costs $3.50. And then it's got a horse, anatomically correct, of course, smoking a blunt on the back. That's right, the best merch that has ever come to any channel ever is back, and it's going to be a limited time run. Once again, the only way you can get this merch is to DM me your bank account number, your routing number, a photo of your ID, as well as your social security number and your mother's maiden name, all that stuff. It's just a very simple process. You just DM that to me any way possible. I'm not going to give you the information on how to DM me. That's for you to figure out. And then, yeah, then you get it for free. It's free merch. And it doesn't say Shraydee on it or anything like that, but who the f wants a merch that has the, you know, logo of the channel on it? That's boring as hell. So yeah, getting leading cost $3.50. That's what we're doing. So if you're excited about that, let me know down in the comments, or instantly dislike this video because I was lying to you. But either way, welcome to the channel. I don't know how to follow that. Thank you, past Shrady, for informing people about this very real merch that does actually exist. And I don't know. Listen, okay, let's just move on to Pokemon Go stuff and pretend that intro never happened, okay? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Shrady, blah, 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 blah. Let's check out the featured Pokemon. We got Chesnaught. We got Froslass. This is going to be a team for the ages. Not really, but hey, it was a lot of fun. I've tried to build a team around Chesnaught because, you know, Chesnaught it's freaking amazing. It really is. It is really the bomb. I watched Jeeves' video on it and I got really jealous, so I searching, trying to find a good Chespin. I found a halfway decent one, and finally used basically all of my rare candies trying to power this bad boy up. And then I was like, what do I pair this thing with? You know, like, I don't know what the hell to do. So I decided to put a Hex Alolan Marowak in the lead. And then I'm running double ghosts. So I've got Hex Alolan Marowak as well as Froslass. Froslass is going to be my safe switch. And I really had no idea how well Froslass works as a safe switch until doing these battles, but it is actually really, really good. Say you bait out an Alolan Marowak, I mean, you can land a Shadow Ball and that's going to KO. Or you bait out, I don't know, any fire type, you land a Shadow Ball, it's going to KO. So it's looking pretty goddamn good. And then I've got Chesnaught as the closer back there. I didn't even go through the movesets. Okay, so we got Alolan Marowak with Hex, Shadow Bone, and Fire Blast. And then Yo Froslass in the safe switch position with Powder Snow, Avalanche, and Shadow Ball. And then I've got Chesnaught as the closer with Vine Whip, Energy Ball, and Super Power. Now, I didn't really talk too much about the Chesnaught, but goddamn is Chesnaught amazing. It counters dark types, it counters grass types, or I'm sorry, well yeah, it counters grass types as well, and it also counters the one and only Azumarill, and even Alolan Marowak here. So a lot of times in these battles, I used Froslass to get shields, and then, you know, build up a lot of energy on the Alolan Marowak, because my first two Pokemon, as you can see, are very weak to Galarian Stunfisk. But if you land a Fire Blast, that's gonna one-hit KO that stupid fucking bear trap. Alright, so let's go into these battles here. I think I was sitting in rank 10 here. I'm taking my battle slow. I know a lot of people in the comments are asking me like, hey, when are you going to start grinding up the ranks so I can battle you? Probably not ever. I'll get to rank 20 eventually, but I'm taking my time with it. I don't want to kill myself. Alright, so we pick up a lead against a Tropius, and they automatically switch, assuming that I have Fire Spin, and then I get a ton of lag, and I'm trying to switch into the Chesnaught, and this Umbreon has a ton of energy now, but we're going to resist the dark type attacks. Last Resort's going to hit for neutral, but it's not going to do that much, and this person goes for foul play. Not realizing Chesnaught's typing, I'm assuming, so that happens a lot. I can hit for super effective with the superpower, but I'm going to go energy ball because I don't want to debuff myself. Superpower does debuff your attack as well as your defense every time you use it. I'm assuming this is going to be a last resort. There we go. Does a little chunk of damage, not too bad there. So we're doing okay here. Now we just got to build up to 2 superpowers, most likely is what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and let this through. Oh, never mind. I was going to call their bait there. But, oh, good thing I shielded because that probably would have KO'd. So anyway, we're going to build up to 2 superpowers, and then we're going to throw both of these bad boys. This will hit for super effective damage. Chesnaught is looking amazing. Maybe we get both shields here, and if so, I'm okay with that. Actually, no, I'm not. I want to take out this Umbreon because my other 2 Pokemon are very weak to dark. Okay, you son of a bitch. Now I got a shield. So we're going to go ahead and shield this. Even if it's a foul play, it's probably going to KO since our defense has been debuffed. But they go for last resort, which is fortunate for me because they're not going to get to a second charge move before I get to this superpower. And even though this is twice debuffed, it's still going to KO because Chesnaught is absolutely insane. You're going to see me land some stuff in this video, and this guy thinks that Alolan Marowak was my only response here, but I've got a good old Froslass dealing double super effective damage to this Tropius, and he stayed in for way goddamn too long. Maybe there's something weak to Azumarill. Oh, he's got a Galarian Stunfisk. Okay, this is pretty bad. This is real bad. Can we win this? Alright, so Rock Slide's going to be coming through. This is going to be taking us out here. And now, do we have energy? We do have energy. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to land a Fire Blast on this stupid bear trap. Hey, buddy, take that. All right, goodbye, goodbye. Sorry, I'm yelling real loud into the mic there, but yeah, that feels really good. That feels really good. You guys know how much I hate Galarian Stunfisk, so being able to one-shot it like that, it's real nice. It's real nice. So I try to do that as much as possible in these sets, so you're going to see me do it, I think, at least twice, if not more than that. I think it only got shielded one time. Alright, so we pick up a negative lead here, but we have 2 responses to Swampert here. Actually, technically, Swampert can beat the old boy over here. Sorry, that's my ferret scratching in the background. We're going to go ahead and bait with Avalanche, because even though it's resisted, this would be doing a lot of damage here. And we do get a shield. Now we're going to go straight Shadow Ball, and he's trying to incinerate me down, and I'm getting lag, of course. Why is there, you know, there's always lag. So unless he wants to go 2 shields here, this is going to be taking out the Rapidash. So as you can see, even against a fire type, if you land a Shadow Ball from that Froslass, it's going to do massive damage. Now this guy's going to be like, what the hell do I do now? Because there's a Chesnaught in here. He does have a ton of energy though, so I think I should shield this. Yeah, it's a Sludge Wave. That probably, I don't know if it would have KO'd, but it would have done a ton of damage there. So we're going to go ahead and farm this Swampert all the way down. This is just going to be a Hydro Cannon, so I'm going to let this come through. It's going to be resisted because of our grass typing. So boom, and then farm it down. What's in the back? Something else to Chesnaught. That's right, it is. Alright, so now we're going to go for double superpowers here. One's going to get the shield, and even though the second one will be debuffed, it's going to be taking out the Shiftry because goddamn Chesnaught is insane. Oh yeah, I wanted to, yeah, I was toying with this guy a little bit. So I came in with the Alolan Marowak. I could have just thrown the second superpower. It would have KO'd, but I think maybe I wasn't sure at the time. But I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and try to throw a Fire Blast at this guy just to meme on him. And yeah, either way, we cleared the debuff. That was the whole point of that little adventure right there. But you know, I wanted to land the Fire Blast. It would have been funny. But either way, we're going to take out that Shiftry and still have a shield and 2 Pokemon remaining with basically... Oh, wait, no, I just had the Chesnaught. Just kidding. I sacked the Alolan Marowak. Either way, that was pretty nice. That was a pretty nice win right there. I was real happy after these first 2 battles. I was like, wow, this team's actually working. You know? It's only got like 1 real meta Pokemon on there, Alolan Marowak. Actually, no, Chesnaught's even more meta relevant than Alolan Marowak is. So we get a negative lead there, so we're going to go ahead and switch. Because normally with Fire Spin, you can do okay there, but I don't have Fire Spin. So I'm going to go ahead and come in here with my, what's-his-face? Froslass. And I don't shield that because I'm like calling his bait, figuring he's going to go for Leaf Blade because it's going to hit for neutral damage, so it's not that risky of a bait. And we're going to go ahead and get the shield here, and now we hope not to get snarled down. We get snarled down. Isn't that unfortunate? But that's okay. We can come in with the Chesnaught. We're going to resist literally everything from Shiftry because of our Dark and Grass typing. We resist the Leaf Blade, and we also resist the Foul Play. What you going to throw, buddy? Is it going to be a foul play, thinking that it's going to hit for neutral? It's a foul play, thinking he's going to hit for neutral, but nope, they're both resisted, so here comes the Leaf Blade, realizing his mistake. Ba-boom. Leaf Blade hits a little bit more. Actually, it's about the same, to be honest. So I'm going to go ahead and farm this thing down. Actually, no. I memed on him once again. I'm going to catch the Leaf Blade onto my Alolan Marowak just to be a dick. There you go. Eat that. Now we're going to Hex this thing down. Even though Hex is resisted, we should be able to take out the Shiftry, and we do. Now we've got some energy, and they come in with the Skarmory. Okay. Alright, it's whatever. I'm okay with it. We get the last shield. Now, are we going to go for the Fire Blast? You better believe it, buddy. So we're going to go ahead and shield the Sky Attack, and we should be able to get to the Fire Blast before they get to another Sky Attack. Yep, we're going to get there. And this is going to be one-shotting a Skarmory. Even from full health, it would be taking it out. Fire Blast is an absolutely insane move. Ba-boom. Another one-shot, and there's an Azumarill in the back, and this guy is not ready for Chesnaught. Chesnaught could, I don't, why did he come out with the Skarmory? He could have come out with the Azumarill. What the heck? Was that a mistake? Oh, yeah, and I wanted to go for Superpower here. It would be resisted, but I wanted to just be a dick and superpower people. I'm being real toxic in this video. What the hell's wrong with me? Okay, but we're going to go for the energy ball. That's going to definitely kill this thing. But yeah, this guy could have won. If he came in with the Azumarill, Azumarill's Skarmory's not a counter to Alolan Marowak, even if it's using Hex. Azumarill is always a counter, even if you're only running Ice Beam and Play Rough, which are both resisted. You'll want to come in with the Azumarill. But hey, don't use Azumarill, okay? How about that? That's a good tip. That's the tip of the day. Don't use Azumarill. Oh god, you piece of shit. I am so angry right now. Alright, so fuck you, Shadow Victory Bell. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go for the Shadow Bone. But let me guess, he's gonna double shield so he wins the lead and lines up everything properly. Me. He's just stupid double Razor Leafer team. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna go for this next Shadow Bone. We're gonna have to shield this. And obviously, when you're running a stupid goddamn double Razor Leafer team, you want to go for the Disrespect Acid Spray as well. That's the key thing that you need to know about a double Razor Leafer team, is that you have to be toxic. So we're going to switch into the Froslass now. What the hell do you do now? Okay, comes out with the Fire Fang Mawile. Good thing it's not a Bastion. Hey, bitch, have you ever heard of Shadow Ball? Alright, I'm seriously being toxic. I need to stop. But, you know, this is a very toxic team, so I'm okay with it. Yep. Anyway, so now we got Chesnaught. Should be able to maybe get to a Shadow Bone. Oh, I made a mistake. Yep, I made a mistake. Okay, can we pull this out of our ass? We're going to have to build up to 2 superpowers here. Alright, so Body Slam is going to hit for neutral, and it's going to do quite a bit, and we have to shield something, because it's a double Razor Leafer team. The majority of the damage is going to come from fast moves. Okay, so we actually go for the Energy Ball, so this is not going to KO, so I think this is a pretty good play, because now we can farm down the Scrotum, and then we're going to be able to throw a superpower into this Victory Bell here. So, hey, double Razor Leafer team, go fuck yourself. Yeah. Lots of bleeps going to be in this video, probably, so, yeah. But hey, it's always fun for people to see me rage for some reason, so there you go. If you want to know how to make me rage, use a double Razor Leafer team. Using a team with Azumarill and Galarian Stunfisk, that makes me a little cranky, but it makes me not anywhere near as cranky as when I see goddamn double Razor Leafer team. Alright. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but we get into a bad lead here, but we have 2 responses to Azumarill in the back, so we're going to go ahead and switch into our Froslass. That's right, Froslass can beat Azumarill, because most people don't shield the Shadow Ball, right? So you can go for Shadow Ball first. Watch how much this does. It's a lot. You'd be surprised. Ba-boom. So all you got to do is land 2 Shadow Balls there. So now I'm going to go ahead and build up to another Shadow Ball and then bait with the Avalanche here. They go for Hydro Pump, which is really good for me because now I'm going to be able to beat them to the next Shadow or the next charge move here. We're going to go for this bait, get the shield. Oh, he doesn't shield. Okay, that's even better because now we can just farm down with Powder Snow here. Ba-bum. Yep. So if you want to know how to play that, I think you shield the Avalanche. All right, so they're going to come in with an Alolan Marowak here and probably shield this. I would imagine they're going to shield this. But the good thing is, okay, so Alolan Marowak is a problem for this team. We get to the Avalanche. Oh my god. But yeah, Alolan Marowak is a really big problem for this team because it pretty much can beat all 3 of my Pokemon. But my Alolan Marowak with Hex is going to beat the mirror match because we're going to outpace them to the charge move here. And looks like we got a little bit of lag there, or the opponent got a little bit of lag, so they are standing still waiting for the Shadow Bone to come through. We do get the shield, and now we can just shield and farm down. Hopefully we don't get baited, but, you know, most likely it's going to be a bait. Oh no, it's not a bait. Okay, very nice, but we should still be able to farm down here. This is going to be another Shadow Ball, but it's not going to KO, so we're going to go ahead and farm this thing to the ground, and then we're going to have a lot of energy for whatever comes in. It's an Abomasnow. We're going to go ahead and save that energy for later and then come in here with our Chesnaught. We're going to be taking super effective damage from the Ice-type attacks, but one superpower is going to KO this bad boy right here. So, don't know why I was tapping near the energy ball. Don't do that. Go for superpower. That's, yeah, it's going to hit for super effective damage. There you go, Chesnaught. You got this. Ba-bam! You see how this thing hits so hard. It's absolutely insane. So we're going to get farmed down, but fortunately we saved this Shadow Bone for later. So we're going to go ahead and throw this because they are not to a Bone Club yet. I think they were one or two Fire Spins away from a Bone Club. Not sure what happened in the recording there, but either way, we're able to take that win. So Chesnaught is looking pretty goddamn good. That's a 5-0 set right there. I didn't even realize we got through all 5 of those battles. That was quick. Those are some quick wins. Alright, let's get into the next set here. And in this set, I do believe there's one battle in particular, which I'm probably going to be putting in the coming up in this video part. In fact, I know for a fact I'm going to be putting it there. It is an insanely good battle. So if you've watched this video, you probably already saw what I'm talking about. But now you get to watch the whole battle. Stay tuned for that. Alright, so again, this is really good for us because we are going to be able to beat them to the charge move. But we do have to make sure they don't get any extra fast moves in, because then we could be even on energy if that was the case. We are doing super effective damage with the Hex, whereas the Fire Spins are resisted, so that's going to be doing a little bit more. We sneak in an extra Hex there, which is going to be key to winning this matchup. We go ahead and shield the Bone Club, and this is what I found out. Even if they bait with Bone Club, you're still going to win in the mirror match, because you're still going to outpace them to the charge moves, especially if you sneak in an extra Hex. And so here you go. Now you're going to see me go ahead and probably shield this because the Shadow Bone would pretty much KO from this range. It's a Shadow Ball, so even better. And now we're going to be able to build up. Actually, I probably should have built, and since he's running Shadow Ball, should have thrown maybe 2 more Hexes and then thrown the Shadow Bone. But yeah, okay, so he's going to come in with an Obstagoon. Fortunately, okay, this is a risky play here. Oh my God. He switched out. That was a really good matchup for Obstagoon, because Obstagoon can hit for super effective damage with the Night Slash, but he comes in with the Lantern. So this is great for me. So we're gonna go ahead and go down to a Thunderbolt here. So somehow we baited out their Water type with Froslass. That makes absolutely no sense. Never mind, it doesn't KO. We're actually gonna be able to finish this thing off with Froslass. Okay, Froslass, OP. Please never nerf. Alright, so we undercharged it a little bit, hoping to get an extra couple Powder Snows in there, but now we're going to get farmed down by single resisted counters there because of the Ice and Ghost typing. We're going to come in with the Chesnaught now. Chesnaught's going to do very well here. Chesnaught does very well up against Dark types. Oh no, that's right, he had a ton of energy, so I'm actually going to come in with my Alolan Marowak to force him to throw his charge moves. He's going to have to throw 2 to take me out, so there you go. Dumped all of his energy. That's exactly what I wanted him to do. You fell right into my trap, Obstagoon. Alright, now we're going to come in with the Chesnaught here. Is he going to... Oh, this is his last Pokemon. Okay, bye-bye, Obstagoon. Okay, so Obstagoon being that normal and Dark typing is going to take double super effective damage from the Fighting type attacks. That's going to KO probably 2 Obstagoons right there, so... Yeah, Chesnaught, the reason it's so good is not necessarily because of its moveset. His moveset is good. It's because of its typing and because of its stats. Because its stats are like, it hits so hard, but it's also like pretty goddamn tanky. Like it can tank an Ice Beam from an Azumarill, like no problem. It can survive that and then obviously resist the bubble, so you're not going to get farmed down. And then Superpower is like normally when you use Superpower, it doesn't hit all that hard. Like if you guys have ever used Melmetal, I mean it hurts, but it not as much as it hurts coming from a Chesnaught. Okay, so we pick up a positive lead here. Fortunately, we have 2 responses to Skarmory because my Chesnaught is, you know, going to take double super effective damage from Skarmory. So we're going to go ahead and build up all the way to a Fire Blast and then throw this. He is at 7 Air Slashes, I believe, so he's at a Brave Bird now. So we do get a shield there, and now we're going to go for the next Shadow Bone here. Does he know how fast Hex generates energy, or does he think this is a Bone Club? Okay, well, maybe he didn't. Okay, well, either way, he's going to come in with his Alolan Marowak, which is perfectly fine with me, because I want to see the Alolan Marowak right here. Because my other 2 Pokemon are going to do pretty poorly up against Alolan Marowak. Obviously, Froslass can beat it, but Froslass is going to take super effective damage from the fast moves, whereas the Powder Snows are resisted. So I like seeing this Marowak here, and we get a shield. Again, people don't know how fast Hex generates energy, so they're like, oh yeah, I can get to another charge move. No, you can't. You're right, you can't. Alright, so he comes back in with the Skarmory, which is a strange play, but I'm going to go ahead and let this go. And he does have a good amount of energy here, so I'm going to come in with the Froslass, probably shield once and then farm down. Do I even shield? I don't need to shield. I think I might save the shield for the Chesnaught. It's a Brave Bird. Okay, that's fine. We're going to survive that. Oh, we're actually going to lose this one. Oh, shit. Okay, needed to shield the Brave Bird. That's the deal there, because now all we have is a Chesnaught left, and yeah. So we have to throw the Superpower here. Now. Okay. Well, there was a chance to win that even after getting hit by the Brave Bird. Had to throw the Superpower, even though it debuffs your attack and defense. You had to do it and just hope that you would get to another one against the Skarmory. But now, no. No. Yeah, I think definitely throw in the building up a little past the superpower and then throw in the super. Okay, it's fine. We can lose one because, like I said, there was a really good battle in this set. And honestly, like I know you probably saw me raging a little bit in the first set, but then I beat the Razor Leaf for team, so now I feel pretty good. So I was feeling pretty good for the rest of the day. I actually did all 5 sets this day, which again, okay, here we go. Again with the Alolan Marowak, this is where you want to see it. So we're going to try to sneak in an extra Fire Spin, but I think this is a CMP tie, so maybe I win CMP because it takes 5 Fire Spins to get to a Shadow Bone. It was a CMP tie, so very good. We're gonna win the CMP. And again, let's see if he baits. Okay, he baited, so now he's gonna be like, oh, I can win this now. But no, I'm still gonna outpace him. And we sneak in an extra Hex right there, so very nice. We're gonna use our second shield here because we don't want to go down. Like I said, our other Pokemon don't want to see this thing. He gets an extra Fire Spin in, so that's not great, but we are still gonna beat him to the charge move. That's why Hex is the way to go, in my opinion. And we get the defense debuff. Take that. Opposing Alolan Marowak, so this Shadow Bone's easily going to KO now with the defense debuff. And now he comes in with Azumarill, and I should switch out. Yeah, I've got 2 responses to Azumarill, so let's save the Alolan Marowak for later. He comes in with an Abomasnow. Not a great response here, because Abomasnow is going to be doing resisted damage with everything except for the Energy Ball, whereas I can do neutral with everything. So now we're actually going to farm this thing down. We're going to get hit by an Energy Ball here. It's going to do a big chunk of damage, but that's fine, because now we're probably going to see that Azumarill once again, and we can hopefully land a Shadow Ball onto it. And yep, there you go. So now we're going to get farmed down, but the Shadow Ball does like 50%, which is absolutely insane. So ba-boom, that takes a big chunk of damage off. We get farmed down. Now we're going to come in with the Alolan Marowak, which sounds counterintuitive, but we want this Azumarill to throw its energy because we don't want to get hit by an Ice Beam. So we're going to stay in here, and we're not going to throw. Sounds stupid, but we don't throw because we want them to throw their energy. We force them to throw their energy before I get to a charge move, even though I had a charge move. So now we're going to come in and go straight Energy Ball. Can't talk. We're going to go straight Energy Ball here. This is going to be taking out the Azumarill. And then what is in the back? Nothing, because I was not paying attention. We win! All right. Yeah, so I know it seemed a little bit weird to come in and not throw the Shadow Bone there, but I wanted them to dump their energy, because if I threw the Shadow Bone, then they might think, okay, now I can farm down with Bubbles, and then they'd be able to throw Ice Beams at my Chesnaught, so that's the reason I didn't throw there. That's a heads-up play from past Shrady. Okay, picking up a lead. This is a very positive lead here. So they're going to switch into an Azumarill, and here comes Chesnaught. Now, Chesnaught's not... It counters Azumarill, but... You know, Azumarill is just absolutely insane. That Ice Beam does a lot. So I found here, by doing these battles, that Chesnaught loses this in the 2 shield, going straight Energy Ball. And baiting with Superpower is, you know, it's very risky, because it's very, it's not going to do much damage. It's resisted, so yeah, it's very risky to do, and it debuffs you. So they come back in with the Whimsicott, which makes sense, because that's going to be able to take me out in 1 charm before I get to a charge move there. Now we're going to come back in with the Alolan Marowak here. We're going to be resisting the charms. And is at this point, I almost tapped there. Okay, do we throw the... Okay, I think we throw the Fire Blast here. I don't think that's the right play, though. I think going for Shadow Bone was the right play here. Yeah, because they shield it. So that's pretty unfortunate. This is just going to be a Rock Slide. Do I shield it? Kind of have to. Well, don't have to, but they could mud-shot me down after landing the Rock Slide. We try to catch a Rock Slide on our Froslass, which again sounds counterintuitive, but we're going to go ahead and let this go. We're just going to sack this Froslass and hope this doesn't KO so we can get a shield here with the Avalanche. But if they're smart, they won't shield this because it's not going to KO, and they're still going to be able to farm me down. Well, I don't know if they're not going to be able to farm me down, but they will be able to throw before... Ooh... yeah, I actually have to hit the bubbles here. I wanted to undercharge it, but the charms are going to take me out. See, so I think I should have just hit all the bubbles. But we do get an extra Fire Spin, or an extra Hex on the Alolan Marowak. Now we just got to get to a Fire Blast, getting some lag. Do I call this? It's not going to KO if it's a Rock Slide, but now we're not going to be able to get to the Fire Blast. Fuck. Well, I think shielding that Rock Slide was the play there. So, yeah. Because if I shielded that, there was a chance that I would have got to the Fire Blast. But in my head, I thought that I had to call their bait. Because, you know, I knew that Rock Slide wouldn't KO, but it still did so much damage that they were able to farm down with Mud Shots there. Either way, there's still that good battle coming up, don't you worry. Alright, picking up a terrible lead once again. We're going to go ahead and switch into our Froslass here and hope they switch out, because Swampert can technically win that against... what the heck? Okay, this actually happened to me twice when I was doing my sets. Somebody switches in a Vigoroth, which is an absolutely terrible response to a Froslass. We're going to be doing neutral with the Avalanche and the Powder Snow, whereas the counters are single resisted and the Body Slam is double resisted. So they're going to have to go for Bulldoze to do any substantial damage here. And I'm just going to farm this guy down. This is another Body Slam here. Maybe that was a mistake. I have a good feeling I'm going to win this one. We have so much energy now because we farmed down the Vigoroth. So Swampert's going to take a lot of damage from Avalanche. We've got 2 of them now because that guy came in with a Vigoroth. I kind of feel bad, but that's fine. We get both shields. Very nice. Now, is he going to try to Mud Shot down? No. Now we're going to let this go, and now we're going to reveal our extremely hard counter to Swampert here. What are you going to do now, buddy? What are you going to do now? Oh, it's another Chesnaught sweep. Okay. Alright, so now we're just going to... This is it. This is the battle, isn't it? Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. Yep. So we're going to go ahead and let every charge move through, because everything's resisted, so why bother shielding, right? So we're going to go ahead and just save our shields for tomorrow. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go for the superpower now. We are at 100 energy. This superpower is going to be taking out the Shiftry with ease. And then we got the energy ball. Ba-boom. Swampert goes bye-bye. And we got 2 shields left. Didn't need to flex there. Definitely wasn't necessary, but in my head it was. In my head it was like, I got a 2-shield flex this one. This is my opportunity. It's my one chance, my one shot. Mom Spaghetti, whatever how the song goes. Okay. Picking up our rewards, getting our 1800 star. Who cares? You know what? I had a lot of fun with this team. So much fun that I actually did all 5 sets that day. Anyway, I'm rambling on. If you want this shirt, go ahead and DM me all your secret bullshit information. I don't know. Maybe one day I actually will have merch if you're interested in that, so let me know if you are. If you went on to enjoy this content, I'd really appreciate it if you leave a like rating down below, and if you're new to the channel and you're still watching this video, it's 25 minutes long, dude. You gotta subscribe. Susan Wojcicki told me, joke, insert joke here, I don't know. You guys got it. Love you all. Take it easy. Shout out to my patrons, NZ Tech Freak, Norstar7620, Clapton Caveman, Joseph Cahill, Aeon, Critterus, TVDL, and Kelzam. Thanks so much, guys.